Okay, we're going to be on. We're live right now. Okay, we're going to be on. We're live right now. All right, well, we're back again here on the program. Welcome back, everyone, to the program. It's Let's Paint TV. Let's paint and celebrate life as best we can. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. Oh, you're in the camera. Okay. Okay, so thanks again for being here. We are just waking up as usual on a Friday. All right, well, we're back again here on the program. Okay, I need to turn down the volume on that. You won't be able to take calls because the way I got it set up, I won't be able to answer your calls. So we're kind of screwed with that. Okay. So I won't be able to take calls or read messages. Oh, now she wants to go out. All right, we're back again. Thanks again for being here. I don't know. I will not actually. I won't be able to read the screen because with the way I have it set up today, I won't know if anyone's watching the program, which I can assume that really there's only going to be one. Okay. I thought I fixed that. Apparently I didn't. Change the button. I fixed this and it goes and screws up on me. I don't know what that's about. It says TV screen is off. Oh, I know what I need. The other menu is demo mode. Okay, I hate, that's why I hate this camera. I hate this camera. Get out of here, dog. Just come on.
Tell her to go to her place.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're back again live. Technical. All right, fantastic. It's not a good place for a dog.
Okay.
Just not bringing in a dog. What does it look like on that? Okay, we're back. Okay, this is going to be a lesson in perseverance, and also in what's that other word that manners, good manners. No, patience. Patience. It's a good lesson. Good lesson in patience here today. All right. So I guess we're not going to let the dog come in. That's just not going to work. In fact, I'm not really. I love this idea that we have our intern here today pushing the buttons, which is quite neat. Look at that. I got no hands and I'm pushing the buttons. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? However, there is one more. There's an extra issue here. That is I can't tell. I can't see what's really going on in the screen, so I have no idea who's if anyone's chatting or not. So, or if someone's trying to call, I can't answer the phone. So, I guess we just take what we can get, and since we haven't really had much interaction with y'all anyway, and it is really just me talking to myself for a whole hour, I suppose this is no different. So let's just have some coffee here, and not take your calls, and not do anything more than just persevere with what has been given us, what has been given you. All right, we're going to do some exercise for sure today, and what?
That doesn't work, right? You don't
Yeah,
have
we're not plugging that
Got
in.
it.
We're not cooking.
Okay.
All right, so let me get that going here. We need to hook up my. All right, we're not really prepared today, are we? Okay, so we'll just have to. I got to get something else from. All right, I got to go in the other room. Okay, excuse me. Oh. All right, I got my knee brace. Sorry. All right. Oh. Okay, back again. Ill-prepared, unprepared, and it's okay. We'll make it work. Let's Paint Exercise TV is on the air. One more day. Okay, let's get that knee brace on. At least we'll get some exercise going, and that will be fun. It's fun to watch other people exercise and be creative. Okay, so we'll do that if we can, if it's possible. Here on the program, you're watching Let's Paint TV. All right. So one other issue has been resolved. Let's get the fan. I want to get the fan like right on me. So it's on some sort of rotating structure that we want to keep it in a standard position. That way we'll get the fan more directly on you. It has the oscillating option to oscillate, to rotate back and forth, and that is not necessary for me because I need it all. I need it all on me all the time. All right, let's get our exercise suit on. Fantastic. All right, turn on the treadmill. Whoops, okay, turned it on. Let's get this out of here. All right. let's get started here. Get some exercise. We did a little stretching already, which is it's good for you. Though I'm feeling still kind of a funky knickknacks of sorts, little elements of disguise that may show themselves more prominent as we get going here, but hopefully not. Hopefully we do not want to have that happen. And one way to prevent that from happening, people, is to go slow. Go slow. Slowly work yourself in to the frothum, to the froth, like a root beer float that froths with enthusiasm, froths, philanthropic. Throw yourself into it, but be careful. Go easy into it, and particularly when you're feeling like you got those little nicks and knacks, little pollywhacks, knick-knack pollywhack. All right, we're going about 3.3 miles an hour here. Thanks again for being here. It's Let's Paint TV every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon. No calls today. I'm sorry. We can't figure that out. Basically, it's on me. It's on me. I can't figure it out. But that's all right. We are gonna basically, we can keep going without interaction. We know how to play by ourselves. We play by our own rules. We got our own rule book here. Whatever it is, we basically throw the book out. We throw the book at you with the creativity. Where is your creativity, people? Where do you have it in you to get your creativity noggin kick-started? All right, where does that, and how can we help you? That's what we're trying to show you. Again, exercise. You know what I'm saying? Get it bounce. Get the bounce. Feel the bounce of the possibilities. The bouncing dot. Have you seen that lately? I have not seen the bouncing dot in a long time. That's an old school reference. Okay, let's take a look at our running here. 3.8 miles an hour here, guys. Now this is kind of basic. A tenth of a mile already, guys. A tenth of a mile. Can you believe that? We haven't even begun. We haven't begun nothing. We haven't even started anything. We haven't even prepared for flight, and yet we've already gone so far in life with just this momentary, just a glistening of momentary of this program right now today. Okay, point 1-3. I talked my way through already. Almost already there. Okay, we don't even know where we're going. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of our program here. We don't know what we're going to really ever possibly ever do. At least when we're going good, when life gets going, that is maybe one of the better options to have, is to not necessarily have any preconceived ideas. Though of course you probably can't avoid those preconceived ideas because preconceived ideas are really just that. Yeah, they are there. And you can't avoid them, though we can try to deflect them if we can, move them off to the side, get them off to the way, so that open up the creativity chest, your creativity chest, fool's gold, shipwreck, pirates, treasure chest of creativity. Open it up, people. But if you have those preconceived ideas, then maybe you might be blocking yourself. There might be a Pandora's box, a blockage that may not be allowing you to dig in into the other side, the side of creativity. This is the friendship of love of the creativity world. That's what's about here, people. That's what it's about. And of course, how do we get there? How do we get there? Be through the osmosis, through the manipulation. No, well, maybe, whatever it is. But we like to do it all. That's the real trick here. To get to to open up those doors, to get those bubbles bubble. And so exercise, guys, is very important. And we got a nice painting right here, kind of waiting here, and I need to get some paint onto that canvas. So let's got a nice run going on here. Okay, we got a nice run here, but we don't have any paint going. So let me get my gloves on, and sure enough, I do not have any gloves. Okay, oh no, I do. Okay, let me get my gloves on here. Kind of running short on gloves. Let's get some gloves. We're gonna get some painting done because I'm motivated. You know what I'm saying? I got a little exercise. Yeah, got some exercise in me, and so now my bubbles are bubbling. That's right, I'm feeling bubblicious. So let's do some painting here now, huh? Let's get some painting going on. All right, let's put some paint thinner down and add some colors to our palette here. Okay, my palette is a little bit empty, so we're gonna have to refill here on the program, and that's sometimes, you know, the drawbacks of actually, you know, doing everything by yourself. Ultimately, is that there is downtime, a lot of downtime. There's a downtime in life, in everything. There's this downtime that you have to figure out where one goes with it, and where one can go with it. What one should do with that, because there is a lot of questioning when you're not in the moment, and you have these moments of downtime where you have to stop and wonder, wait, maybe I'm just fooling myself. Maybe it's all a big waste of time. My life, my endeavors are just, I'm just, oh goodness. All right, that happens every once in a while. The alizarin crimson just exploded all over with these lovely paint tube dispensers. All right, that happens. It happens every once in a while. I'll tell you a story. At the Cable Access studio many years ago, I had some phthalo green in the same way, which I got here, right? Some phthalo green, and it blew up and it went on the blue screen thing in the back, and then also went on a couple of one of the guy's jeans. So I felt like a loser, and that happens, guys. Mistakes happen, and you know, all you can do is say I'm sorry, and try to get away with that. That's your first step, is say you're sorry, and if you can get away with not having to pay, you know, for the ultimate damages, then you made out, and you're going to be better off that way. A lot can be done by just saying sorry. At least try it. It's worth a shot, and hope that no one takes you up on forcing you to pay for the troubles we have. All right, I think we're back on business. We're back on. Let's get up to speed here again. All right, you're watching Let's Paint TV, guys. Again, back again. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. Kind of always on the fly, though we don't have to. I guess we could prepare stuff for you and be more prepared. However, we're not. And I think the reason why, I'll tell you the reason why I do that. There's many reasons, but I guess namely is I'm sort of yes, I'm lazy. Yeah, that's an obvious reason. Yes, I'm kind of an idiot of sorts, sure, but deep down the real reason is that I think I ultimately love the unknown, and the unknown that comes from the immediacy of the moment. And so, of course, there are drawbacks, because by not being prepared, well then, you don't got your food. We don't have food to cook for you today because we didn't prepare for that, right? And we didn't put our paints down. So simple things like that, you know, is a drawback to that. But yet something could hatch. Something could hatch from that scenario. Okay, so today I thought maybe we could go ahead and just put some paint down on the canvas for starters. And a lot of times that can be really the first step in the process, all right, of painting, is just kind of feeling free to put down the paint, as opposed to being bogged down. All right, we're going about 3.7, guys, 3.7 miles an hour. And I'm just kind of putting down some white. I got a big can of white that's sort of empty. And so I'm just kind of working the last little bits. The little bits inside this big tub of titanium white. Now it looks like I'm kind of negating. There is a little bit of negating going on from what I already had. But that's all right. That sometimes is some of the best stuff is when you negate, when you say no. When you say no and say, screw this. I don't like this. I'm going to knock this out. I'm going to knock you out, baby. All right. So we're doing that here on the program. Getting some exercise in. And, of course, hanging in there, guys. Hang in there. Whatever it is, whatever you got to do, hang in there, because that's all you can do ultimately is just sort of live another day. Live another day, guys. That's all what it's all about here, I think. Or we can go back in time and recollect. That's always good. Recollect. You want to recollect time? I like to live. Move forward in time. I like to push the paintbrush, push the brush, mush it up, spread the paint if we can. Okay, so this started to look like already I kind of got a little circle here. And what I'm thinking is maybe we can make that a donut. Let's make that a donut. All right. So let's put a little glaze on, a little chocolate. Let's work a little chocolate glaze on top of that. Okay. So I'm going to work some alizarin crimson with my ultramarine blue, along with the phthalo green. Makes a nice blackish brown whatever combo. And we're just going to plop it down on top. Okay. And just kind of keep going with that, right? A little too much the alizarin crimson, so let's give it a little more of the ultramarine blue and then phthalo green. All right, so there we go. Kind of, if we can, try not to smush it up too much, though it's bound to happen. All right, there you go. Keep going with the stuff, with the goodies. Maybe try to avoid smashing it too much into the paint so that it mixes too much with the white that we already put down. These are possibilities that we never know ultimately until we actually put the brush down onto the paint, onto the canvas. Okay, so there it is. At least that's our first go through. That's our first thought of what this is. It's a donut. Now, usually a donut is next to a coffee cup. So let's make a coffee cup here next to it, off to the side here. So let's put a coffee cup here. All right, and again, we're just blocking in with the coffee cup. Block in, guys, if you can. All right, there it is. And we'll put the coffee cup in front for now. We can always change it, guys. We can always change it here. All right, 4 miles an hour, guys. Feeling good. We're in a nice roll here. A nice rigmarole. You know, we're painting, we're exercising. We could be cooking, but we don't have anything to cook today. Maybe next week we'll do some cooking here. Maybe we'll do a 7-course meal and paint what do you call that? One of those 16th chapel. The last meal. That's what it is. We should paint the last. Yeah. Let's do that next week for note to self. We'll paint the last meal, and then actually make, say, the last meal, and then maybe at the very end I like would die, and then that would be my last meal. No, I wouldn't. I would just die in for fun, not in real life. I'm gonna be here for a while, guys. I think, because again we're taking care of our bodies, eating healthy, exercising, and of course keeping the mind with the creative aspects, getting the creativity going from the creativity of doing stuff, making stuff, doing stuff, stinking it up. Okay, 4.2 miles an hour, guys. Feeling it. You feeling it? You feeling the love, baby? You know what I'm saying? You feeling that love? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the juices flowing, Joe. Okay, and one way to get those juices going is a cup of coffee, particularly in the morning. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and give some highlights on that. It's a black coffee cup at the moment, so let's go ahead and put some highlights on that. All right, there you go. All right, that's looking good. Now, maybe we should put some sort of counter or some. How about there at it? Well, I don't know. Oh, okay, I tell you what. This could be a gigantic donut and a gigantic coffee cup on top of a donut shop. How about that? Okay, so I think that's kind of my new thought here. I got some this is like powdered donut stuff there. What's that?
Put powdered donut on the donut?
Oh yeah, well I still have some of this stuff. Yeah, we do have some tempura batter from our tempura deep fat frying video, which we made yesterday. We can put that link there for you somewhere later on. Okay, let's make this a powdered donut, guys. There we go. Look at that. That's how they make powdered donuts. Use the real stuff, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so you got that one. Now don't forget, guys, you want to be careful, cognizant of your body, and when it's talking to you, slow down. So let's slow down and get a little water here. Already 0.7 miles here today. 0.7 miles. What time are we at anyway? Do you have the time?
11:30.
Okay, so we're about halfway through the show, guys. 0.7 miles, 3.4 miles. I don't know if we're gonna get to 2 miles at the going rate. I'd have to figure out the math and or speed up, but I don't think I will, because again, we need to be more. Well, you know, we're taking it easy, Don't force things always. Though one should at times force yourself through the hurdles, the hoops and hurdles of life. Many times you do need to force yourself and get off the couch. You know, you got to get out the couch sometimes, because a lot of times that is what is, you know, you're just becoming, you're setting up roots. You know, you got roots growing like a potato that gets those little weird roots. You know, you're planting the seeds. All right, with the idea that you can't get going, and then you get stuck. So a lot of times it's important to force it through and shove yourself through that plexiglass window. Not a glass window, but a plexiglass might be a lot safer. Or no, actually, if you do push yourself through a window, make sure it's open. Shove yourself through an open window. I'll tell you what, and when you get through that, make sure there's like some soft, cushiony stuff on the other side. Be careful, guys. Be careful with all of your endeavors. We don't want you to hurt yourself too much. In fact, hurt yourself at all. But it will happen. It does happen. But again, safety in numbers, safety in preparation, safety in a lot of that stuff is of what can be, what it's all about. What it's all about. What is it all about? I don't know. But I'm just speculating. We're just a speculative operation over here. All right. Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. If you don't know much about the program, go to letspainttv.com. Letspainttv.com. All right. We have some. We've got something going on here. Our intern is giving me some directives. I'm not sure what exactly is happening. Okay. Anyway. All right. So drinking a little water basically is what we're all about here at the moment. 3.4 miles an hour. Basically a nice brisk walk, guys. Nice brisk walk. And I think it stopped working how many miles we're going. That happens, you know, technology, our technology at least, the stuff that we work with, and we specialize in stuff that don't work. You know what I mean? We specialize in working with things that don't work, because that's how life works. Life works that way, where things don't work. Now this ain't no rocket ship. This ain't no NASA going out to the Mars and the moon. Okay. Can I go to the live show on an iPad? Yes, you can. That's a great question. This was a question that was sent to us here at the Let's Paint TV studios. And the way you do that is, the best way to go is go to the Let's Paint, go to youtube.com and then go / Let's Paint TV. youtube.com / Let's Paint TV, and that'll take you to the channel, the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and then right below they'll say watch live. I'll be there. There'll be a little button say watch live. Okay, fantastic. Let's Paint TV is on the air again for your listening, for your enjoyment. Here again, we're just sort of we're on holding pattern here, I suppose, while our intern is not on the switching of the camera. So I'm not going to paint at the moment. But let me just give you a rundown of some of the more exciting things that could happen here. That's going to be happening here in the studios here in the next couple of weeks. A lot of guests, a lot of important guests coming on the program, coming to you, talking about creativity, talking about your just really kind of a continuum of what we talk about here, which is maybe for some of you perceived as nonsense. But life can be nonsense. Life can be about nothing. It can be about something, and at times it's about whatever you want to conjure up. And that's what we do here, is conjure up the possibilities. All right, 3.6 miles an hour. I forget. It doesn't want to tell me how many miles, which sort of. Oh, I just turned it off. Fantastic. Let's get that. That was kind of strange, but it happened. All right, back up to speed here, and let's go back to our painting here if we can. All right, so we did the powdered donut, and I made the discovery that I want to make this a powdered donut on top, sort of on top of a donut shop. So let's go ahead and put a building underneath the donut shop, or let's paint the donut shop, if you know what I'm talking about. Now this will be like in a strip mall or something. I'm imagining like a donut shop in a strip mall. So that's the other building on the other side. Scroll down. Do you see the little live button there? On the left. There, hit it. There you go. And there you go. We got one like. Who's how many? Yeah, there I am. There I am. Now there's about a 30-second delay. Oh yeah, that's great. Hey, I could probably use one comment. What someone said. Someone read a comment. What do they say? All right, we're trying to make use of our lap iPad combo dealy bobby. Okay, so let's go back to our painting here, and let's clean our brush here. Okay, got a couple of comments here. Fantastic. Let's see. Eric says, "Hey John, it's been good to see. Show is still going." Yes, the show is still going on. All right, that's Ben, I think, from the UK. All right, so let's go ahead and paint the inside of the shop. Finally, back on the air live. That's right, Steve. We're back live, baby. In any ways possible. After months of disappearance, we're back with a vengeance. A vengeance. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in our building here. I'm going to use some yellow here, if I can. There you go. All right, and this is the other building on to the side. That's like another shop. That's not the donut store at all. Okay, so then let's we'll put a little chimney on the back there. There's like a little chimney. Okay, and then let's exemplify, reiterate, restructure. Let's just kind of reattack under a magnanimous decision. Basically, go over, hit up, retouch, touch up, reattack, reattach, whatever. Okay, so this is the back end the roof. We're looking at the roof here. And there you go. That's kind of got some of a strange thing going on here. Let's work on the sky if we can here. 4 miles an hour, guys. And we're having some fun here on the program. Not really able to read your comments too well as of yet, which would be somewhere down the line we should be able to do that better if we continue on with this process with the live actual someone else doing the camera shots, which is really quite a relief for me. I like that, but at the same time I seem to have lost where everything is at the same time, but we could figure that out maybe. Okay, let's get more used to that white here. Okay, I'm getting a little overheated here, which is, that happens. Let's add some white here. That's kind of missing the white. So let's get some white here. There you go. Look at that. That's got some energy. That's got some pow. Some pow-wow. How do you do? Okay. All right, and again, there's the lip of the coffee cup. All right, and again, the donut on the top. Maybe some highlights there. Okay, and let's go back to trying to add some sort of reference that this is a business of operation where you could go buy donuts if possible. Okay, there's a problem. Is that what you're pointing out?
No, new comment.
Oh, new comment. Terrific. Making me hungry and wanting to paint. Yes, wonderful. That's the intent. You need creativity. You need food for energy, and of course exercise. You need it all. And hopefully we're getting you guys inspired to live life to its fullest, to its zestiest, to its zestfully clean. Or dirty. Sometimes it's good to have it all dirty and fucked up. You don't need it perfect. You don't need, your life ain't perfect, so just don't sweat it too much, guys, if you can. All right, just kind of, if you need to, go through the motions is what we're trying to say. Go through the motions and hack away if you can. 4 miles an hour, guys. Feeling the love, that is you. Feeling that love that's all about us here, and let's go ahead and give some more love to the painting now. Let's transfer that love. Let's transfer that element of surprise to the paint. All right, there you go. That's nice. Get some of that going on. Fantastic. Okay, and that it doesn't really, not necessarily what I wanted. It feels a little maligned, a little off, So let's slow it down. Let's slow it down here, and maybe put some thought, or clarify what's going on here. What is going on in your life? What is going on in my life? What is going on with my body right now? Have I come up with some new thoughts? Yeah, we thought about the Last Supper, which I think we'll do next week. I think that would be kind of fun. I guess it should be a large painting, like not large necessarily, but it could be, but a horizontal little brain blockage there. That happens. Okay, so so we'll have to reconsider that, reapply the thought process to that. Okay, so there we go. Now, does it have to make any sense always? And we are willing to pretend or think, at least for a moment's notice, that you don't need to have it make any sense always. And in fact, a lot of times you're better off not making any sense at all, because then you're truly releasing. There's a problem with the camera. Just hit the button. Hit the button. We should be live. Hit it. It should play. We're playing. We're live. Okay. No, there's just getting used to the technology. It's we're good. At least I think we are. Okay, so back again. Always learning new processes, and I'm 174 calories have been burned here, and let's see how many miles we've gone. I think we've gone over a mile as of yet. I think. Let's see. All it's counting is calories right now. 175. It's stuck. I don't know, why it's that, but it's not an efficient. It's not at its optimum, and because of that, we're gonna quit. We're gonna quit because nothing's right. Nothing's right. We're gonna quit it all. No, we're not gonna quit it all. Okay, we got another cop, Steve. So back to the treadmill and the old fast food lifestyle. I suppose so, Steve. At least for today, we are back on the treadmill. But listening to the body, the way the body works, I have to be careful about. As I feel right now, I need to slow it down. As Gordon Ramsay likes to say on his program, shut it down. Shut it down. Sometimes you just got to shut it down. But we're not there yet. We're just going to take it slow, though. Take it slow. I'm feeling a little bit of an ache and pain activity, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm probably one of the bigger wimps when it comes to the aches and pains in life. So let's go ahead and put some red there and kind of separate that. All right, and then maybe leave some of that, maybe or not. I guess I'm going to knock it out for now. I kind of like a lot of that, and I got rid of it. That happens in painting, getting rid of stuff that you kind of liked, but you felt like you had to get rid of it because for the sake of the painting, for the sake of the wonderful artwork that you're making, or you don't get rid of it, you save it, and then you quit. You quit too soon because you think that it's you're afraid to screw it up because it's so nice the way it is. So it's a lot of this give and take, right? And I never quite know how to answer that, except for sometimes you just need to smash into it and destroy a lot of it, and then you get an extra amount of history into it, which I think in some ways makes a painting kind of more interesting when there is an extra amount of oomph, a little extra special sauce. We have a tendency to paint paintings as if they are murals on a gigantic wall, or as if they're stained glass, so that it's always kind of pre-planned where all the colors are going to be, kind of like a coloring book without going over the lines. But we don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You benefit when it comes to painting by effing it up, screwing it up, knocking it out, and then reapplying the same area, and you get that little extra sauce. You get that little extra oomph. So I advocate that if you can. A lot of people don't want to go into that because it's a little scary. You're a little scared, a little afraid of the ramifications of that, the destruction of living through it, figuring out how to continue on after a creative holocaust, at least in your own mind, an apocalypse of creativity that you just leashed on your canvas, and you feel you don't know how to get out of it. You don't know the dawn of the new beginning. You don't know how to start. You don't know how to continue on. I say just continue on. It's just a painting. It's just a damn painting, guys. It is. That's all it is. And the more you screw it up, the more you discover new moves, is going to be better for you, better for you, and better for the rest of the world. Or not. It might not be good for anybody, or for yourself. It's an option, and we like our options here at Let's Paint TV. All right, where are we at with time now? I need a clock too.
15 to 12.
Okay, we got quarter to the hour. Let's add some more love to this. Let's get a little shadow on this. So the sun's going to come from this side, okay, coming down into there. So I'm going to put a shadow on the donut, okay. And we got another comment here. Is that painting of an abortion, says Byron. No, it is not an abortion. What it is is a donut, a big blow-up donut, and a cup of coffee on top of a donut store. We got another comment here. I'll never paint that well. I'm going to give up. No, Lemon, no, don't give up. That's what we're trying to point out, Lemon. Is just, you got to go with the hacks. You got to get comfortable with your failures in the creative process and make the creativity your friend. Make creativity your friend so that you can get over on it. You can handle it. You can handle that fucked up painting. You can handle it and know to keep going and keep adding some paint to it, if possible, or if it's an option. All right, don't give up, my friend. Don't give up. Okay, a little more shadow on this side, and if that is the shadow, then let's go ahead and put a dark shadow on this side. Okay, now we're just going from our imaginations, and we're just kind of going from our knowledge of things. Okay, so this is a donut, that's a coffee cup, and there's the shadow on that side. Okay, so and then there's the donut store on the bottom. Okay, and again, does it look like that? No, but you and I know. Okay, we know what it's about. We know the story behind it. And that, sometimes, my friend, is what it's all about. Things do not need to be pointed out to you. Okay? Things do not need to be already shown every possible thing so that there's no discovery for the viewer. You can make a thing and be completely opposite of what the viewer is really seeing. But it's in your mind, it is what was originally thought of, even though it is all screwed up and looks wrong and it doesn't really look like what it is. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. Okay, Lemon, my painting looks just awful. What's the point? All right, well, Lemon, look, I tell you what, hang in there. Sometimes with a painting, you just need to move on and go to another canvas, another painting. Paint something else. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you can't belabor the point. You can't suffer forever with what you've been suffering on. Okay, and don't let that be destroy you. Get over it. Get past that, because that's bound to happen. You got to make some bad paintings. You got to make 1,000 crappy ass paintings before things start to make sense. And then even then they don't make sense, because this is one of those kind of games, operatives, procedures that is allowed. We are allowed to never really figure it out. Creativity is not meant to be figured out, and if you have figured it out, then you haven't really figured it out. You just, honestly, it's always a discovery. You're always learning, Lemon. And the fact that you can't stand your painting right now and it sucks, that's okay. All right? And you can get down on it. Nothing wrong with feeling bad about the painting. Just the best thing to do a lot of times is just get another canvas and start on something else, or start on the same thing that you were working on, but just get another fresh approach. Sometimes, like I do, is I run on a treadmill and get my bubbles going. What have you been doing? Are you just sitting there in front of your easel, your canvas, or whatever you are, and spending hours, 15, 20 hours, and that's what you're up against. You're up against the idea that things, you put all this effort, right? You put all this effort into what you're painting, and it's still not the way you want it. You're not, because perfection is something that you'll never get, and you can, but if you're the right mindset, then it's fine. For me, I gave up. I gave up on that perfection stuff, but for some of us, it works, and we can do it, and one can do it. It's not. We're all different, but guys, hang in there with the painting, because with the creativity, it is your friend. You just have to know how to make friends with it, I think. Okay, so let's go back to our painting here and see if we can add some extra sauce, though I'm wondering how much sauce do we need. Okay, I'm gonna put some highlights. Okay, some highlight. That's probably the last thing I need to do. So there's highlights on the side here. All right, let's do that here. I don't know how many miles we went, but let's see, maybe it might show up. Just 219 calories. I guess that's all we get today. We'll find out. Whatever. Okay, so there you go. That's the highlight. The sun hitting, so that area a little bit of. Now my white is all screwed up. That's all right. Work with what you got, guys. We're working with what we got. Okay. All right. So then, boom. Then the sun. We put a sign down here, maybe, to let everyone know it's donuts. Okay. So let's put that down there. We'll work a sign on the bottom. Okay. Let's get a smaller brush. Somewhere. I have a smaller brush here somewhere, guys. Let me see. Over here, hiding. I don't use them that much, but I think for now we need to. Okay. Oh. Let's slow it down here, guys. All right. I'm going to try a new painting to capture my rage. Yes. That's it, my friends. At least hopefully we got you thinking. Okay, let's put the final finishing touches here on this, guys. You've been watching Let's Paint TV.
Good, more green.
More green.
Yeah, somebody suggested more green.
More green where? I don't know. Okay.
The bottom.
Oh, on the bottom. Well, I'm going to spell
The
out
sign.
on the donuts in green, yeah. Okay. And that's about all I have on my palette anyway, is a lot of green. So let's go ahead and spell that out. Donuts. Donuts. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Donuts. T. T and an S. Okay, so it's not, you're not really getting the whole thing. We're kind of,
That's good. That's good.
yeah, hiding it. You're gonna have to think. You're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work. The viewer's gonna have to work to figure it out. All right? Let them work. Let them work for it. The viewer. Don't have to have it all painted out for them, have it all figured out. Let them figure it out themselves. Okay. I think that's it. Let me just add a little more element here on the. Okay, donuts and coffee. Coffee and donuts. That's it, guys. Wow. Are we at the top of the hour yet? I think we are.
Couple more minutes.
Couple of more minutes. Well, I'm done with the painting, so.
11:55.
Okay, well, we got 5 more minutes. I'm just gonna chill. Hey guys, thanks again. Have a wonderful. It's a holiday weekend here in the United States. That is. So go out there and get some more barbecue if you haven't had enough. Go buy a brand new car. That's buy stuff. Since we are a big consumer operation, we respond to consumer goods and all that stuff. And buy Let's Paint TV paintings. That's right, guys. Buy paintings from Let's Paint TV. Go to letspainttv.com and click on the shop link and buy yourself a painting today. Okay. Well, I don't know how many miles we went, but we went a number of miles here. And 233 calories. I'd like to thank my my illustrious intern here helping out with the camera shots.
Go nuts.
Go nuts, says Brian. Byron. Yes, I thought of making some go nuts, or cronuts. Combination of croissants and donuts, but I let it go. I didn't really care so much one way or the other on that. Anyway, this is sort of our, hopefully, we'll be doing more programming with sort of with the treadmill and painting on the treadmill, and we're not really set up for calls in this setup, at least the way it is with the intern. We need to figure out that. But it's a project, ongoing project here, and it's a learning curve that is bound to we're bound to stumble upon something new working with failure, working with experimenting, working with things that don't always work out, working with on the top of our heads, working with whatever we got on our minds, and letting it out and extenuating ourselves as much as possible, at least for a short period of time, and be cognizant of what your body's saying, which in my case, little aches and pains, and so I need to stretch. I'm going to stretch, in fact, right after this program, which is just about now. I think. Are we at? No, we still got a few more minutes. Okay.
3 more minutes.
All right, we got 3 more minutes here.
3.
All right, we got 3 minutes here.
Or should I do this?
It would be good to take your calls, but we can't today. So, but as of lately, we really haven't had too many calls, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm not really reading your chats or nothing. So.
How come I can't call through here?
Oh, they could. You know, one way we could do it is you put the iPad over here, and I have it with me. But see, the sound won't. The sound is picked up. The mic is. It's logistics. Logistics. We need UPS come in and help us out with logistics. We need a feng shui specialist or something to help us out. Anyway, Go Nuts. No, Donuts. Donut shop. There it is, and maybe we'll put that up for sale, or we'll put that in the Let's Paint TV Museum. I don't know. I'm not really haven't figured that out. We can zoom in on it. Look at that. I'm going to do a little zooming in if I can.
Nice.
There.
Very nice. I like it.
Okay, the intern likes the painting. Oh.
11:55, 59.
Okay, so thanks again here, everybody. Don't forget, Let's Paint TV. If you're not a friend on Facebook, or you haven't subscribed on Let's Paint TV, the YouTube channel, blah, 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 we're here every day, Monday through Friday, which is not every day, 11 to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you again on Monday. Otherwise, we'll be posting, we post various things arbitrarily. And also, we post a lot on Facebook. So go check that out, huh? Okay, Mr. Let's Paint here saying goodbye. Have a wonderful life.